Hello dear student. Today in Unit 1 Lesson 4 we are going to talk about another tense in English language, which is present perfect tense. Use of present perfect. We use present perfect for actions which start in the past and are still continuing in the present. Look at this example. I have known Mary for 10 years. It means we met 10 years ago and we still know each other. I have worked here for 4 years. It means I started working here for 4 years ago and I still work here. What are the forms of present perfect? We start from the positive form. Look, this is the structure of present perfect. In the positive form, you have subject and we have, be careful, we have has and have, and after them we have the past participle of the verb. Look at these examples. They have been friends for 5 years. Rachel has had the dog, or we can say dogs, for 2 years. And he or she has bought a horse. We have has, and then we have past participle of the verb, bought. Richard's car has broken down. Richard's car has broken down. Broken here is the past participle of the break. So, in present perfect, we have past participle of the verb. What's the past participle verb? As you know, we have two kinds of verbs. We have regular and irregular verb. It means we form the past participle from the regular verbs by adding ed. We just add ed. It means regular verbs are those verbs that can take ed when we change them from the present to the past, like look, place, work, arrive. Look it, place it, work it, and arrive it. But for irregular verbs, we use the participle of, or we can say participle of form of the verb. It means they cannot, or they don't take ed. We do not have a specific rule here. We have some example here. See became seen, cut, remain the same, leave, left, feed, fed, bring, brought, swim, swam, buy, bought, drink, drank, go, gan, and catch became caught, read. We just changed the pronunciation of the word. We say read, and make, made, give, given, sing, sung, teach, taught, ring, rang, do, done. And the last one, eat, became eaten. Let's come back to the forms of present perfect. How can we negate the present perfect? We just add not to the verb to have. We can say has not or have not, and also we can use the contraction form of the verb. We can say, instead of saying has not and have not, we can say hasn't or haven't. And then we have past participle of the verb. We have examples here. I haven't cleaned my room yet. We have haven't, and then we have PP, which is clean it. You haven't sent an email to the teacher. Another example. He hasn't eaten spaghetti for breakfast. Eaten is the past participle of the verb, eat. And what about the question form? How can you make the question form of present perfect? We put has and has at the beginning or at the initial of the sentence, and then we have subject, then we have past participle of the verb. But be careful, we have question mark at the end of the sentence. We have examples. Have they traveled by plane? And has he written a letter to his friend? Have you studied English? This is the question form of present perfect. And also, we can ask the questions or make the question form with WS question words, like we put the WS question words at the beginning before has and have. We can say, how long have you studied English? And also we can say, when have you studied English, or where have you studied English? Here we have some adverbs that we use them with the present perfect. and we have to care about them. We have the first group. We have since. Since can be used in this situation. In the sentence, we have spring or autumn or winter. It means we have seasons, 4 seasons of the year. If you have months of the year like January, and days of the week like Monday, and a specific time like 2010, or a specific year or a specific time o'clock, we say 4 o'clock, for example, 5 o'clock, and also Ramadan, this is a specific time, or Christmas, or when you say when I was 10 or I was 9. In this situation, we use since in the present perfect tense. Look at these two examples. I have lived there since October. We have October, which is one of the months of the year. We say since. And the second example, we have been friends since 2010. We have another adverb, which is for. For example, for is used in this situation, in this period of time, when we say 2 centuries and 5 years, and then 4 seasons, 3 months, and then, for example, you can say 7 days or 2 hours. Look at these examples. You say she has stayed in Kurdistan for 7 months. 7 months. And the second example, we have been friends for 3 years. We have other adverbs like already, just, no, nearly, never, and recently, and so on. They go between the verb to have, has, and past participle of the verb. Look at these examples. As or as has, no, or now, became NY's newest immigration or immigrant group. Look, now goes between has and the past participle of the verb. And the second example, NY has just completed. Just goes between the verb to have, which is has here, and past participle of the verb. Another huge building project. Another adverb is not yet, or we can say yet. Yet is used with the negative sentence, and it comes at the end of the sentence. Look at these examples. They haven't arrived yet. Yet, this example is the negative. Haven't. That's why we use yet, and it goes at the end of the sentence. Look at the second example. She hasn't passed the exam yet. This is the negative example. That's why we use yet. We say she hasn't passed the exam yet. Yet occurs at the end of the sentence. We have another adverb, which is ever. Ever is used with the question sentence and goes between has and have, has or have, and the past participle of the verb. Have you ever been in Kurdistan? We have here, and ever goes between have and past participle, which has been here. The second example, has she ever traveled very far from home? The summary, we use present perfect for things or for something that started in the past and continues in the present. This is the general of present perfect. We have has and have, and then we have past participle of the verb. We have these examples. This is the positive one. He has studied English. And the negative one is that he hasn't studied English. The question one, we add has at the beginning. We say, has he studied English? And this is the question form with WH question. We say, where has she studied English? That's all. Thanks for your watching and listening.